Meet Shilpa, who is a business analyst and unemployed for over 6 months with no Scrum certificate. The advantage she has is that she was working in a Scrum team and has little experience facilitating ceremonies. She also made it clear that she has no money to invest on any program to help her get that job within weeks instead of months with support. So she reached out to me to help her figure out how she can secure a Scrum Master job with no program or no help other than my guidance in this audit. My name is Omar Misari. I'm the founder of Strategia Group and I have helped over 400 individuals secure their first six-figure Scrum Master job since 2018. So strap in for the next 20 minutes because it is likely you are making a lot of the same mistakes as Shilpa.
How are you?
Hey Shilpa, how are you? I'm very good. How are you?
I am good, thank you. I could
Awesome.
definitely use your expertise.
Awesome. Perfect. We are going to go over your resume, right? We are going to go over your LinkedIn profile. And at the end, I'm gonna ask you some interview questions. And from there, we're gonna be able to figure out, right, how much more, a little bit more, maybe a lot more hard work you need to put to secure that six-figure job, okay? Shilpa, tell me, where are you living?
I am currently in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, Dallas, Texas. Okay. What is your current role?
I actually finished my last project in December, so I'm looking for a job right now. I don't have a job.
Okay.
I have basically for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been kind of tethering between Scrum Master and business analyst.
Okay.
So I feel like where they're different, they're actually, I think they tend to kind of overlap a little bit. They
Uh-huh.
can, you can kind of step on each other's toes. So the projects that I've been doing, and you should be able to tell me better whether I'm totally running off the deep end here or not. Um, but I feel like you can kind of do both at some points in life, depending on how big or small your teams are.
Yeah, well, I agree in one part. Another part I do not, where the BA or the business analyst role is completely different from a Scrum Master role, okay? However, if you have a small team, you can become a business analyst and part of a Scrum Master role, okay? But however, you will still not be able to help your team become a better team, okay? To have a higher agile maturity if you're not a full-time Scrum Master. Now let me ask you this. Why do you want to become a Scrum Master?
I have studied the Scrum Master certification. I don't have the guts, honestly, to give the test because I don't think that I have the right or I've had the right study material. So where I have the knowledge of it, I don't have the actual certification under my belt. And
Okay.
as you know, like I said, I don't have a job since December, so I really don't want to be spending money in, kind of doing a quick, like the courses. Some people say, do a quick 2-day course, 3-day course, and then sit the test and things like that. The test itself is $200, um, and then obviously the course, the material, and all of that. So I would like to at some point for sure, but I can't afford to do it right now.
Okay, so let's see if we can help you, right? If we can help you without investing in yourself, okay? Without investing in courses and in program. Let's see how we can help you with that. I'm pretty sure that if you focus on what we're gonna go over in this session, and after this session you go over my free stuff that I'm going to give you, all right? I'm 100% sure that you will be able to secure a Scrum Master job within weeks, okay? However, you need to do the hard work, okay?
Sure.
I repeat that with everybody. A six-figure job will not come into your lap. You need to work hard to get it. Either you need to do it by yourself or much faster with a mentor. Now today, your situation, you want to do it yourself with no other option. No problem. Everybody can do it, but he needs to be able to connect the dots, right? And to connect the path, the right path, okay? To know if that path is the right path to secure that Scrum Master job. Let's start. Shilpa, please share with me your resume. I love the template, by the way. It's simple, white, and only one color, black, which is preferable like that. Okay, this is what I always recommend. I always sometimes get resumes with heavy designs. That is like a turn off for any hiring manager. Okay, this I can see clearly your name. You don't need to put the MBA, the MSc, and the PSM here because we're gonna go over them in your education and certification sections, right? So you don't need that. I can see your information. Perfect. This is fine. Now, after that, don't write profile, but put summary or professional summary. Okay? As an BA Scrum Master, now this is not good. Why? Because if you want to send your resume, you want to apply for a Scrum Master role, I need to see only Scrum Master. If you want to apply to a business analyst role, don't put Scrum Master here. Only write one role because like that is also a turn off for a hiring manager. It will say, yeah, I'm going to hire Shilpa, but she's not even decided if she want to become a BA or a Scrum Master.
I want to ask you a question here, please.
Yeah.
The question is it is okay for me to have several different resumes out there tailored to the job that I'm applying to?
Of course, this is what we all recommend. For every job description, you have its own version of your resume.
So how do you link that to your LinkedIn? Because every recruiter is asking now for a copy of your most updated resume and then also send your LinkedIn profile. So how do you keep changing that, and how do you keep kind of, if you're applying for a BA role and your resume is tailored to BA, how does that link in with your LinkedIn profile?
Okay, now when I say a different version of your resume for every job description, I'm not saying a different person. Okay, it's the same resume, but emphasizing more on the keywords that are mentioned in the job description.
Okay. So your LinkedIn profile is going to be kind of generic?
Your LinkedIn profile is always generic. Doesn't have to be the same as your resume.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. Because that you'll, when you see the LinkedIn, you'll be like,
Yes.
okay.
Awesome. So here, in your summary, you are going to summarize your experience, your past experience. Okay? Now, you're not going to summarize the Scrum Master role, but summarizing your past experience on only talking and highlighting the Scrum Master role soft skills. And that ChatGPT can help you a lot with it. Within my training, you're gonna be able to write a solid summary. After summary, you don't need to put visa status.
Over here in the States, they ask a lot, like, what is your visa status?
Correct. They all ask, even in Canada, even in the UK, but you don't put that in your CV. You don't need the second professional summary. You don't need the competencies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need technical skills here.
Okay.
You need to have the work experience next. Work experience, business analyst, scrum master. This is good. Look, in the work experience, you can put business analyst slash scrum master. All right?
Okay.
Perfect. Now, what you have in those bullet points is again a summary of what a Scrum Master is doing and what a business analyst is doing, not what you were doing.
Okay, so this part of the experience, it needs to be more related to the job I did. And
Yes.
that needs to resonate with, like, whoever knows is in the know, they will know this was the BA role or this was the Scrum Master part of it.
All right, let me explain here. What you're gonna do here to really explain and have a solid resume that a hiring manager will like it and make that hiring manager to call you is, first of all, you write down a whole long paragraph of what you were doing, your day-to-day activities at this company. Okay? And you give that to ChatGPT with asking him, like prompting ChatGPT to reformulate all that by only highlighting and talking about the Scrum Master soft skills.
Okay. And how many bullet points or how long and big should this part be?
I don't recommend more than 5 bullet points and more than 150 to 200 words per bullet point.
Okay, 5 bullet points and about 100 to 150 words per point. Okay.
Yes, and you always start the bullet point with I did, I worked, okay? With some metrics, okay?
And then I've got educational qualifications and then references.
You don't put it like that. You put education only. After education, you put your certifications.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, so here is certifications.
Yes. And after certification, this is where you're gonna put your professional skills, which is technical skills and the soft skills.
So are these in bullet points?
Yes. Either in bullet points or bullet points but like next to each other. And now if you speak more than one language, this is where you put it, like after the professional skills. Now let's go over your LinkedIn profile. Let's see how optimized it is. You have put in your headline Scrum Master slash Business Analyst slash Credit Officer. Take off Credit Officer. We don't need that anymore. Look at your right side. Okay, public profile and URL. Click on the pen. I want you to change that. This is not professional. All right, on your right side, edit your custom URL. Click on that. So instead of sgupta2306, it is better to have your first and your last name here. So now you have a better URL. You can give that URL, you can put that in your resume, you can give that to hiring managers. This is easier for them to memorize, okay? And for you, it is easier for you to memorize as well. Please go back to your profile. Now please click on the button More, the gray button. Click Build a Resume, Create from Profile, Scrum Master. Now in the right side, look at your right side, found in your resume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 keywords in your resume. Actually, your profile is pretty much good for a Scrum Master. If you go further down, look, unlock 8 more keywords with premium. So there are 8 more keywords, and under suggested keywords, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 other keywords, okay? 8 plus 4, 12 keywords that you can include in your resume, like in your summary, the about section, in your experience, where when you add those keywords around sentences, like full sentences, your profile will become like a better optimized, okay? Now, you don't need to have a premium account to unlock those 8 keywords. In my LinkedIn training, you're gonna find out how to unlock those keywords without the premium. So when you add those 8 keywords and those 4 suggested keywords, now your profile will become very much optimized, and any hiring manager that is looking for a Scrum Master on LinkedIn, he's going to find you, depends where they are searching for, okay? Like if they are searching in Texas for a Scrum Master, in Dallas for a Scrum Master, they have to find you, okay? Now, after doing that, and you want also to include the business analyst keywords, you do the same steps. Instead of writing from profile Scrum Master, you put business analyst. And you're gonna get different kind of keywords.
Okay.
Go back to your profile. The about section is important. It is the same summary section in your resume. So whatever ChatGPT is going to help you with the summary, you grab that and you put it in your about section. After the about section, I know there is the work experience section. Be general, you know what I mean? You can copy whatever ChatGPT gonna give you. All right, now, what I don't like at all is your number of connections. I mean, what is happening with you? Why do you have 100 something?
Basically, I have not been very active on LinkedIn.
Start connecting with 20 recruiter a day. You're allowed to add 100 new connection per week. Try to add 20 recruiter a day.
Okay.
And now, Shilpa, I'm gonna ask you three interview questions, okay? Why those three? Because those are our foundations as Scrum Masters, as like the Agile community, the agility, all right?
Okay.
Those foundational questions, let me understand if you actually really understood what Agile is or not.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So, Shilpa, tell me, what is the difference between Agile and Agile methodologies?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem. I'm gonna tell you that Agile is a mindset, a philosophy, a way of working together. That's it. With the 4 values and 12 principles that they created in the manifesto.
Okay.
So it's not the dailies, it's not the sprints, it's not the retrospective, okay? However, in Agile, they said, well, we need to get together every day to look for our progress on our goal. Are we still in progress or not? You know what I mean? So that is Agile. And Agile methodologies are the processes, the roles and responsibilities, the rules, okay, like Scrum, Kanban, Safe, okay, XP, where they created their own values and principles, okay, after looking at what Agile is as a mindset,
Okay.
okay? So this is the difference which we all need to know to be able to lead a Scrum team. Now, I asked you about the difference between Agile and Agile methodologies. Now, what is Lean?
Lean is the way we work in that we scrap away all the unnecessary items and we stick to the meat and the bones so that we are easily able to adapt and we're able to work better in our workflows.
Well, that is 100% correct. However, that means you just started the sentence with a way to work, right? Right? So it is also a mindset, a philosophy, a way of working together, and they created their own values and principles. And they focus on managing waste.
Yes. Okay. I need to get better with technical terms. I think this is the thing. It's kind of
Terminology.
like I know, yeah, I know the kind of like the basics to it, but I don't know the terminologies that go with it. And that kind of sells me short. How do I go about hearing and learning? Because I feel that one way that I can do better is if I keep hearing these, then they'll kind of stick in my head.
Well, our Scrum Master Hackers program membership, okay, that I'm gonna give you access to for 1 month for free, you're gonna have everything you need for the day-to-day Scrum Master activities, okay? And in there, you're gonna have access to those sprint planning and retrospective and the difference between agile, lean methodologies, and this way with the sessions and watching the ceremonies, you're gonna be able to grab everything you need before having any interview. Perfect. Let me ask you, so I asked you 2 questions. My last question is, what is DevOps? Okay, DevOps is also a mindset, a philosophy, a way of working together. They also have their own values and principles, but they focus more on culture and sharing responsibilities.
Wow, would never have known that. That's so weird. That's not what DevOps sounds like at all.
I know a lot of companies hire DevOps engineers. Okay, they have created those kind of roles to work on a system, on a pipeline, for example, okay, to work between the developers and the system admins, you know. They created those kind of roles, which like those roles are so important. We need to have DevOps teams. They call them DevOps teams. The better term is system teams, maybe, okay, or shared service teams, but they call them DevOps teams. All right, they are so important, okay, but they call them the incorrect terminology. However, us as Scrum Masters, we need to understand what they really mean.
Okay.
Okay? Awesome. Perfect. All right. So, Shilpa, you need to, if you want to become a Scrum Master or even a business analyst, okay, you need to work on it, right? With the membership site that I'm gonna give you access to, where you can go over the material you need to be able to lead a Scrum team, how to lead by example, all right? The emotional intelligence, how to understand that, how to implement that, all right? Understanding business agility and everything. Uh, Other than that, you're gonna have also access to 100 interview questions and answers. All right. If you go over them, you're gonna be able to ace your interviews. And the resume using ChatGPT training, very important. First thing you do, then how to optimize your LinkedIn profile training.
Yes.
This is also, and then you will have also access for free for the we call it the first couple of weeks success Scrum Master implementation in a new work. Okay, that means when you get the job, you have a whole checklist that we have created. All right, that you need whenever you start. You need to go over them one by one and do them. It's like a roadmap for you for your first 2 to 3 weeks to show to your new teammates that you are smart, that you are experienced as a Scrum Master, and you know what you're doing. Okay? Awesome. Basically, this is it. Shilpa, how did you find this session?
It's been so helpful, honestly, being able to speak to somebody who knows what they're doing and kind of has the whole roadmap in their mind. It's been really, really helpful. Honestly, thank you so much for taking the time.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Shilpa. Look, I want to tell you something that business analysts, easier for them to become Scrum Masters than other people. Because look, I had nurses become Scrum Masters. I had teachers, salespeople become Scrum Masters, right? Those people, they don't have an IT background. They never had a management background, right? They come from very different backgrounds, all right? Now, project managers, for example, product managers, business analysts like you, people and developers, programmers, those people are easier to become scrum masters, all right? Because you 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 might have worked with a scrum master before. You know what is a scrum team and stuff like that. So if you really want to make a six-figure scrum master job, you really need to connect the dots like what we did today and work hard, okay, to get that job. It's not gonna take you a lot of time.
No, I really appreciate it. And I'm honestly, I'm so ready to put in the work and the effort. That's not something that I shy away from. So I will definitely be using your advice and, kind
Awesome.
of start on it. So thank you again.
Awesome, awesome, Shilpa. Thank you so much. And please keep me updated and let me know what's gonna happen with you. Send me emails or on LinkedIn. All right?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.